All right, so before we get into the board itself, let me tell you exactly what it comes with. So we have a 3-piece aluminum paddle, which is a very typical cheap paddle. This isn't like your carbon fiber, or they have also fiberglass ones and nylon ones, and a lot other. And it also has height markers for, if you're going to be using this person with multiple people, they can kind of adjust it and remember, like, oh, I need to be 190 centimeters, 185 centimeters, because it really does come down to, like, when you get into the specifics of it, it matters, but it really doesn't matter that much if you're a beginner. But this is really nice for a compact option for you to be able to fit it inside the bag it comes with. So, and also it's kind of branded up here at the actual, or the tip of the paddle, so it gives a little bit of a design flair to it. The next item it comes with is a standard single action handheld pump, or not handheld, but just a single action pump. Yeah, this is very standard for cheap ones as well. A lot of accessories this comes with is cheap, but the actual design of this paddleboard, it's definitely built for quality. So they cheaped out on a lot of the accessories, but they put all the money in the quality of the paddleboard, which is exactly what you want when you're a beginner, because you don't necessarily care about having the best pump in the world. But with that being said, it's very nice to have, just because instead of having to worry about the electric pumps, it is nice to have this sometimes, because you don't have to worry about a battery, so you can take this thing anywhere with you. So just how I plugged it in earlier to the paddleboard pump at the end, this thing, same thing. Get on here and pump it up, pump up to 15 psi, and you're all good. So nothing really special about this. When you buy this board, you also get one of the most important safety features of your inflatable stand-up paddleboard, and that is an ankle leash. So these are very important because you put it down there on the D-ring and you strap to your ankle, and if you're on a lake like this on a windy day and you fall in and you don't have this on, your paddleboard's gonna go flying across the lake. So this keeps you attached to your paddleboard, because if you fall off, you want to get back on top of your paddleboard as fast as possible, since this is basically your flotation device right here, so you want to stay on that. But this is very typical. It has a swivel here, so it's nice because it won't get tangled, and the coiled ones are very nice just because a lot of the ones that are just straight lined kind of get in the way and they're kind of annoying. So this one's also branded with their sweet logo right here. Then when we get to the back side of this paddleboard, I'll show you how to put this on, but it has 2 non-removable fins and 1 removable fin. So this is very nice to have if you're going down rivers and just kind of more shallow bodies of water. You don't want to have this on, because number 1, you're already going to stay straight from the flow of the water, and number 2, it's gonna be very annoying to have this bumping on rocks every single second. But if you're out here on a lake like this, you absolutely want this so you stay straight. So, but this is very standard. It's not as cheap as some of the ones I've seen, just because this one has a little bit better of a curvature onto it, but it still is just a very hard plastic. And lastly, or second to last right here, is we have the repair kit. And with this, we have just 2 things that come in this one. And this is a valve tightener, and all you do is you put it on the valve down there and twist it, just because sometimes what will happen is that valve, for you to be able to pump up air, will get loose, and you'll hear a noise and it's leaking. You'll get worried and be like, oh, it's the end of the world, your paddleboard you bought 2 weeks ago is already ruined. But in all reality, you just need to put this on there and tighten it. I've had it happen to me once, so it's not too common, but it's nice they include it. And then we have 2 patches. The only thing your repair kit does not come with is a PVC adhesive for your patches, but you can usually buy those pretty cheap at a store. It's just with a lot of paddleboard companies shipping overseas, they can't include that in their shipments. And the last thing this paddleboard does come with is actually the carrying bag, which you saw at the beginning of the video. It's a very standard bag. It doesn't have padding. It's very cheap, but like I said earlier, they cheaped out all the accessories so they could go quality on the board. So